the progress of Karnataka will be repealed. Congress MLA N.A. Harris has echoed the same sentiment, saying that what the BJP did was unconstitutional. He further added that personal choices must be respected. The BJP has hit out at the Congress, calling it a reverse engine government. Remember, the hijab row began in 2022 in Udupi when hijab-clad students were barred from a campus. In October 2022, the Supreme Court delivered a split verdict in the case. Justice Gupta was of the opinion that the Karnataka government was well within its rights to ban the hijab in educational institutions. He stated that the state government's policy upheld fraternity among different communities. However, Justice Dhulia had stated that it was a matter of choice and the focus must be on equality and freedom of speech. A larger bench is yet to hear the case, but clearly faith-driven politics that dominated the narrative before elections is very much back in Karnataka.
ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾವು ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟೋ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಅದು ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಅದನ್ನ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಪರ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾದಂತದ್ದು ಅದು ಬಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕ ಇದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಏನು ಹೇಳೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ.
This is a reverse gear. There will be reverse gear government if it comes, and that's exactly they are proving our allegations. It is a retrograde steps these people are taking. This will not do anything good for the progress of the state.
And joining me on the broadcast is Karnataka Speaker UT Khader. Mr. Khader, really appreciate your time. At 54, you are the second youngest Speaker of the Karnataka Assembly after K.R. Ramesh Kumar. You're also the first Muslim to serve as Speaker of the Karnataka Legislative Assembly. Many would wonder why, despite you being a 5-time MLA, did not choose to become a minister and instead chose to become a neutral authority.
Thank you. A minister, anyone can be a minister anytime. It's not a big issue. But being a speaker, it is a great honor for heading a constitutional post and working with the rules and procedure of the legislation and with the in democracy. So I'm happy to take the charge as a speaker, and I will obey the order and suggestion of my high command and my chief minister and deputy chief minister also. So I'm happy in taking it as a charge as a speaker of Karnataka, and I'm now a non-political person. I will take each and every equally. We'll see that our assembly runs with love and faith. There's no hatred between any political party within the assembly. That is my effort, so that we have to give a message to the people of Karnataka.
Since you're talking about hatred, there's one issue which had divided Karnataka like never before. And you were also at the forefront of opposing the way hijab ban was introduced in Karnataka. Now your party is in power and Amnesty International has urged the government of the day to scrap the ban. Do you think the Congress government should immediately revoke it?
See, I'd like to tell one thing. The assembly, there was not hatred, was not there. The hatred government things were there. Now I'm a speaker, I don't commit anything. Because now I'm a non-political person, so I can't comment on issues. So the assembly, I'd like to say that I will, as a custodian of the assembly and taking care of the both ruling and the opposition party with the our team, we'll see that our assembly runs very smoothly and all will be love and faith, and we'll deliver taking the cooperation of the opposition also. The ruling party will deliver best of the best to the people in this in the state, and we want a model assembly which will be appreciated throughout India.
Okay, but Mr. Khader, talking specifically, if the opposition BJP demands a discussion on hijab ban and the entire hijab controversy, will you be agreeing on it?
So I said, see, now as a speaker, what BJP says, what Congress says, now I can't comment on these things. I will see that everything according to the constitution and according to the democracy, we'll see that the assembly runs in a good way, which will benefit the people of Karnataka. And whatever the people of Karnataka should be got by the ruling party's manifesto, that will be reached to them.
Okay. Last year, Padma Shri awardee Abdul Khader had said that the Muslim community should accept the Karnataka High Court's hijab verdict. He reportedly said that even Muhammad Paigambar had given a message that we should abide by the laws of the country. In such circumstances, what exactly are your thoughts, because the jury is still divided on it, because it was a split verdict that came from the apex court?
Everyone in this country will follow the rule of law according to the this land, and they will respect the constitution and the law of this country. That everyone will follow it.
All right, Mr. Khader, really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Let me bring in my guests. Prashanth GS is the spokesperson of Karnataka BJP. We have Lavanya Ballal representing the Congress. Syed Aslam is spokesperson of JDS. And Ratan Sharda is an RSS researcher. So, Lavanya Ballal, of the 5 promises that you made, is this something that is very important for your government in Karnataka?
Good evening, Marya. The 5 promises that we made to the state is very different. This is not part of the promises made in the manifesto. Is the 5 promises you're talking about is very different, and that's not it. But we would like to reiterate that we stand firm on reviewing any bill passed by the previous BJP government that affects the state, that deters investment, that does not create employment, is unconstitutional and violates the rights of the individuals. We want to build an economically and socially just state in Karnataka.
Okay. Since you are talking about economics, then what exactly is the party's stand on what Priyank Kharge has said? He's a minister as well.
Which statement of Mr. Priyank Kharge are you talking about?
Yes. So Mr. Priyank Kharge has, expressed his views on this entire point that has been made by Amnesty International, that there is a need to revoke the ban on women wearing hijabs in educational institutions, that how the ban forced Muslim girls to choose between their rights to freedom of expression and religion and the right to education, hindering their ability to meaningfully participate in society.
Exactly what I was saying just now. We will review every decision, every bill passed by the...
Okay, so every decision that has been taken by Prashanth GS, the BJP government is on review, including this one.
Question, let me finish, Marya.
Yes, please. Go ahead, ma'am.
I was just saying that we will review every bill passed by the previous BJP government, which is not beneficial to the state. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead.
Marya,
Ji.
I think to start from where Lavanya Ballal has ended probably, it is the course correction is not beneficial to the state, beneficial to Congress, what they're talking about. Because now they've realized that on the ground, their promises are falling apart. Because already people are revolting, saying that the free power is not being given, or the 200 units. People are not willing to pay the bill in most rural areas. Your TV, including CNN, all channels have reported that. And about bus pass, there's already a huge amount of controversy saying whether it's for all women, only for BPL families, or in BMTC or KSRTC, a lot of issues are going on. Therefore, to divert the people from the promises or the fake promises that Congress has made, now they want to go back and reignite this issue of closed chapter of hijab, which the Karnataka High Court has stated that hijab is not an essential practice of Islam, and therefore when it went to the apex court, a split verdict came. Therefore, as it stands today,
so closed chapters, closed chapters are being opened. Why, Lavanya Ballal?
Marya, it is Congress is always about appeasement and playing communal politics. They're always doing this.
Lavanya
now, they've
Ballal
also stated that they want to revisit the cow slaughter bill.
Okay, Lavanya Ballal
has to be protected by constitution
quickly.
also.
Yes,
Congress
Lavanya
wants
Ballal
to side with
Lavanya.
the killers of the cow. We have seen what happened in Kerala.
Yes.
The cow was slaughtered.
Prashanth, if you could stop talking and let me talk, please. It's my turn to talk. I would also like to remind the BJP spokesperson, they were in denial about stealing the funds meant for SC/ST. Today, an FIR has been filed in the VS police station in the Ganga Kalyana scam, and the COD inquiry is beginning soon. So we are doing what we promised. We are giving Karnataka a corruption-free state, and the first step has already been taken. So we are reviewing every bill, including other bills that the BJP has passed. That means we have stopped this illegal sand mining and sign mining in the state as of yesterday. We have stopped all constructions of all departments passed by the
So
BJP.
then why is the BJP only looking at one issue? Because it began with the amnesty statement is also the point being made. Radhan Sharda, if you look at it, the Karnataka High Court dismissed pleas challenging the government order. And the government of the day then, that is the BJP government, has been rejected by the people of Karnataka. So if they are, looking at a possible review, then what is wrong in it?
See, first of all, I would say that I have no quarrel with the party which came very clearly what is going to do against Hindus or for minorities. They said very clearly, so they have right to implement their manifesto. My problem comes from other idea, that international bodies like Amnesty International will dictate the terms of a domestic state. Karnataka will be dictated by international agencies. The day Congress comes in power, all these international agencies suddenly become very active. Is it good for us? Secondly, when you say this is anti-constitutional, that is anti-constitutional, are you saying that high courts are not correct, Supreme Courts are not correct? Now you will decide what is constitutional, what is not constitutional. So you're trying to open chapters. And regarding the hijab, when you say that it is not essential, court says, and hijab was only about the issue of uniform in the schools, not hijab ban. Now you say that this should be okay. That means tomorrow if the minorities say that we will wear hijab in the police uniform or a military uniform, will Congress follow the suit? That is my question. And thirdly, why don't they start with the promises they gave about economic well-being, which they will take away 21% of the state budget, but come to those issues which actually don't do any good for the state, as they rightly point out. And lastly, when you say every bill has to be checked, this means you are behaving as a one kingdom and it's not democratic transitions. Modi did not raise the issue of banking scams. When he got the power, he sought it, he'll correct it, then talk about that. Here we are trying to stop every work, going as if we are conquering army, trying to take every act of this government as if it was against Karnataka.
Lavanya, quickly respond to what Ratan Sharda is saying, and then I bring in Syed Aslam of JDS.
I'd like to say 50% Sarkara has immersed itself in corruption in the last 3 years.
All these are rhetoric, madam. All these are rhetoric.
To ensure.
Don't
Marya,
try to defeat. Election is over.
Congress has got the
Election
mandate
is
now.
over.
If they're against talking 40%, we have to remind them of Rajiv Gandhi's statement of 85% corruption.
But the charges
Rajiv
won't
Gandhi
go
was
up.
on record to
Mr.
say that
Prashanth, the
85%
charges
corruption
won't go
exists in Congress.
They are
And Congress is
power,
still
but the charges won't go up.
politically active. Why are they doing that?
You can talk
Why
over
are they
me. I'll
even then
keep
wanting to be in
talking
politics?
You have no decorum. I will keep talking over you as well, sir, when you talk. The point is simple.
Lavanya, what Congress is doing, we have to talk over you because you're trying to take a moral high ground where none exists.
Talking over you.
Lavanya, the point here is that it all begins over what Amnesty International has said. So is Amnesty right in dictating what your state government should be doing, is the point.
Even more.
I'm sorry, Marya, are you asking does Amnesty have any right to dictate, or are you saying is it correct to dictate?
No, I'm saying does it have the right to dictate?
I don't think Amnesty International can dictate to any government, first of all.
Yes, but they have done that. If you look at their statement, it says immediately revoke the ban on women wearing hijab in educational institutions.
If I may complete my sentences, Marya.
Yes, please.
I would like to reiterate, we will look at the bills passed by the BJP government, political decisions taken by the BJP government which did not benefit the state in any way. Those decisions have to be revived for the greater good of Karnataka state. And if BJP has nothing to hide and is not scared of anything, they shouldn't be objecting to it, because the end goal, I'm sure, of the BJP also should be development of the state and making sure Karnataka is on a progressive path.
Fine, let me get Mr. Aslam. your view? Where is JDS on this entire debate?
Marya, see, it is not about Amnesty International dictating or anybody else dictating. We, the people of Karnataka, will dictate what exactly we want. Now, the question of hijab, the matter is sub judice in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court will definitely hear this case. But having said that, there is something called as Article 25. It gives the freedom of religion. It gives the freedom to practice, profess, and propagate the religion. And as per the fundamental rights, the girls are allowed to wear what they're supposed to wear. There is no one who can intervene into this. The governments cannot decide what the people need to eat, wear, or whatever they want to do. So it is none of the business of the government to decide what they have to eat or what they have to wear.
So why wasn't JDS so vociferous during the BJP government when they went ahead, particularly on that date in February 2022, and they issued a controversial order that such uniforms were compulsory in schools and colleges, and that no exception should be made for wearing of the hijab. Why didn't you take a stand then?
We definitely did take a stand, and we have condemned it in the first go itself. We have fought tooth and nail against it. But having said that, there's one more thing which we, we being the responsible opposition, we would want to tell the Congress. Congress has won the elections with a thumping majority. The people of Karnataka have huge expectations on you, ma'am. Now, there is an urgent need to constitute the cabinet immediately. You have your internal fights. I think you have to get your internal fights sorted out.
Yes,
there is a huge demand. There's a huge expectation.
Lavanya, I'll give you 30 seconds in the end, but before that, Ratan Sharda, 30 seconds, quickly, Ratan Sharda, Mr. Sharda, go ahead.
What I said earlier, I'm repeating myself. Does the uniform allow you to show your religiosity? If today school uniform, tomorrow police uniform, then military uniform, will Congress accede to that demand also? Simple.
Lavanya, you get the final word.
Marya, before the Congress response, I would like to make a point. Insofar as the JDS position is concerned, or what Congress is wanting to do, let us understand that it is a diversion tactic by the Congress, because already DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah are at loggerheads because of MB Patil's statement that DK Suresh and MB Patil are at loggerheads. They've made statements against each other. So to divert people from the internal politics of Congress, they are wanting to do this and reopen these issues. This is nothing but cheating the public of Karnataka.
Okay, final 30 seconds to Lavanya. Go ahead, Lavanya.
All I would like to say is Karnataka government, the current government, Congress government is focused on ensuring our girls are empowered, educated and independent, and they have choices to make in life. We will
the matter is subjudice.
Yes. So hijab, according to the Congress government, is a choice, and that's what they plan to do. Thank you so much. Prashanth, GS, Lavanya Ballal, Sayyid Aslam and Ratan Sharda, thank you so much for joining us. That's all from me. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Thanks so much.